Hey good people, Batavia here. We are harvesting collard greens. See you in a few. Okay, quick housekeeping items. Thank yous to those who like, watch, subscribe, comment, and share Be Better Garden. We appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, consider it. There's a button below, and you can hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted each time I share more #GardenJoy. So I'm going to show you some footage and just talk through a couple of things that I do when it comes to growing my collard greens. And then we're actually going to harvest some really big greens. So let's dig in. Alrighty, I wanted to start with June. So this is when I planted in this bed. Onions, cabbage, and then in the back row I have my collard greens. I started with 6 plants, ended up with 5. I had to pull one that really was kind of stunted and I knew it wasn't going to grow. But these 5 plants have produced some big, beautiful leaves. Here I'm just kind of cutting away the outer leaves, the ones that are the largest. Where the younger leaves are kind of in the center where the leaves grow from. And I wanted to leave all of the plants intact so they can continue to grow. I'm actually separating, it's a little bit hard to tell, but I'm separating the leaves, hey there, into batches. There's some batches that look really clean and good. There's some other batches of leaves that I picked that are closer to the netting that I use, the tulle fabric that I use to cover the beds. And I can tell that those had a bit more insect residue, if you will. So the fabric that I use, and you can see it in the background, that white fabric is the tulle fabric. And it's been a great help over these years that I've tried to keep the beds covered, but it does kind of make me a little bit lazy because it's kind of an ordeal to kind of uncover it. So that's why I have so many greens and why they're so big, because I just hadn't gotten to it yet. So I don't normally do this, but because I'd seen like a bit of insect residue, some eggs and things, I wanted to make sure I started outside where I can actually apply some pressure to the washing, and using the hose was a great help to do that. So this is really just the first washing of several. Once I take them into the house, which I know many of you do as well, I did a thorough inspection and continue to wash a number of times to make sure that, I was putting some clean greens into the pot. But I will say I watched my grandmother over the years wash a lot of greens. And it seems like I needed this lamp a lot earlier in my collard green washing career than she did. But hey, got the job done. Not going to complain. I enjoyed the collard greens. My family enjoyed them. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. I appreciate you watching, and I shall see you all on the next one.